Favorite. It's Kwame Eugene and Jackie with us one. Hey stranger. Hey stranger, how are you doing, stranger? Coming to my manger.
Everything you need, shawty, let me know. I don't mind.
All right, let me go straight to what's up next is Easy Talk, and today's situation is a very interesting one. I'm going straight to read it. I've got Jane and Martin seated and ready to pour wisdom, advise us. You know, we might joke about some of the things. Don't take it personal. But let me get straight to the point. Hi, Easy Talk. My sister's husband has made inappropriate advances toward me twice. What a shock. The first time, I managed to fight him off. Afterward, he spoke to me in a way that felt like he was trying to pursue me romantically. Wow. ABAAN, please look for this one. Oh, my baby is so romantic, huh? She romantic, huh? Oh, my baby. I need that song to continue. The second time, I wanted to resist, but found myself unable to. Hey! Hey! What a shock! Thank you, DJ ABAAN. Thank you. Suddenly, my sister appeared and we stopped before she could notice anything. Okay, so it means that you were in the act, but you stopped. Okay. I am determined not to let a third incident happen. I no longer feel safe or sure of myself in this house. So I wanted to return to my parents. My sister refuses and keeps calling me lazy. She has even contacted our parents and told them I am trying to run away instead of helping her with the baby. When my father called, he was very harsh. He reminded me of how my sister paid for my education, gave me pocket money, and bought my books. I'm fully aware of everything she has done for me. That is exactly why I want to leave now before I become the reason their marriage falls apart. Romantic, yo. How can I leave the house peacefully or convince my parents and sister to let me go without telling them the real reason is my sister's husband? Ladies and gentlemen, Easy Talk.
Easy Talk, a daily question, your bold opinions. Let's spark some lively discussions on 3FM Drive.
Now, the next part is very important.
Easy Talk.
Send a message.
Your voice matters. Join the debate with today's hot question.
Jane, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it for me. All right, guys, we're back, and the panelists are ready to give us their thoughts before I open the phone line. A sister lives with a sister and a husband helping her with her baby, but the husband is checking out the other sister. Not the wife, but the wife's sister. The second time the man tried, it entered, but they did not finish before the wife came in, so they had to stop. So she didn't see anything. She didn't catch them doing
the
thing. But the lady has unfortunately had a feel, and now she's confused. She wants to leave the house because this man could destroy a family, and I mean, it's not the right way to go about things. I mean, why would you go after your wife's own sister? But a lot of thoughts also come to mind. Why would you normally wrap a towel after bathing and walking around the house? Why? Why will you where short, this one, and you only pick things from the floor when the man is around. Oh, my baby so romantic, yo. Sometimes when your sister is not around, your sister normally doesn't give him juice. When you serve him, you add juice. I mean, it could be that you were being nice. You were showing respect and love to a sister's husband. But the way the man took it is wrong. The man too wide. Even if, in fact, cheating alone is a problem. But this you're cheating, you want to do doctorate. Your sister, your wife's sister. What a shock. Jane is here and ready to get in. Martin is also ready, but I'll start with Jane today. Jane, welcome.
Thank you, Trig.
What do you make of this?
I think it's a very sensitive issue because I don't think there's any situation or any point in the story where there's consent to the excesses of the man. So to me,
true.
This is a clear case of harassment, sexual harassment for that matter, and I will not condone to it, no matter the angles that anyone comes from. I will not condone to it. This is wrong. And her mental, physical, psychological well-being is being chased after. And I can imagine the state that she's in right now because it's sensitive for me and it's a very difficult place to be in. But also, I wouldn't advise, so I wouldn't tell her to outrightly report or confide in anybody yet. She should start making steps herself to run away or to, swerve him, because she's not the problem. She, in my eyes, she's not the problem. She's not the one making advances. Someone is making advances at her. So obviously there's a
But
perpetrator.
unfortunately, she doesn't have a house. The house is not hers.
That's the thing. But
Yeah.
she has another house, her parents' house.
Yes.
So there's a way she can still go away and take care of the baby. There can be a balance, because right now the case at hand is
the parents are going hard on her, not knowing what she's going through. And now you are saying she shouldn't tell them.
I think she should be old enough to take decisions without having to explain so much.
Isn't this part of the reasons why some men continue to do some of the things that they do? I mean, because especially in her case, it can be very tricky.
I get it.
So she should at least sit the parents down. If the parents, together with her, choose not to make it a big deal, that's their choice. But somebody should know. Because now they are thinking your sister is taking care of you. You know this whole Ghana culture thing.
Yeah.
She's taking care of you. She needs your help. The least you can do is to be there for her when she needs you. That's how they would take it.
I feel like if anyone should know, it shouldn't be family. Because
Yeah, but
there will
it's
be...
family that's accusing her now.
But then the family doesn't need to know, because I feel like there's a greater harm to this disclosing the actual. So she should, like the actual situation, being the sister's husband harassing her, it's going to cause great harm to the marriage. You get me? If the sister is a rightly thinking sister. Because if I were in the position and I had learned about something like this, I would not see my husband in the same vein.
Yes, but I think, don't you think that the sister can tell the dad or tell the mom, and then they can decide, okay, we are not going to let your sister know, but we can give an excuse for you. We can say, something has come up, we want you to take care of it. That's why you cannot stay with them any longer.
Unfortunately, she cannot decide how the parents will react to this. Like, she cannot be concretely saying that, like you're saying, if that is the parents' reaction, that would have been perfect. Then it means that they solve the situation at the family level without causing so much harm to the marriage. You get me? It means they tackle it without the sister's knowledge. That's fine. If they're going to react that way, that would have been perfect. But unfortunately, African parents, they'll just emotionally react to it and throw everything out of proportion. So I feel like if she's, I don't know her age, but there should be a way for her to handle it without disclosing so much. Like, this issue is so sensitive, and I think we've had something similar in the earlier situations that we spoke about here, but explaining to somebody what happened to you, especially if it's like a sexual situation, it's hard because it's your word against what actually happened and who the person is. You see, so I'm just to not distort it.
But also, so it could also be, you are saying it's your word against what happened.
Yeah.
So it could be that she's not giving us the exact picture.
I don't think so. From all the angles, no, Trick.
You are not being fair.
No. In any case, it's still harassment. I don't think if the man were not making advances or excesses towards her, she would have written to us.
Jane, hold on. Take your emotions out of it.
I'm not being emotional.
What I'm saying is, according to your word, you see, I am speaking like I'm in the law court. Your word is saying that. Is her word against
that's in the
situation?
Eyes of people. People may choose to believe her or not. That's what I meant by saying that.
Counsel.
That's the context.
That's the context.
Counsel, in your initial statement, you did not add in the eyes of the people.
Oh.
I am revisiting that statement.
Trick. No, that's for this one. Please don't blow it out of proportion for me.
I'm not blowing it out of proportion.
Because I said that I wouldn't advise for her to tell family especially, because it's her word against what happened. It means that they would choose to believe her or not.
And I'm good. And I'm building my point on your grounds. On this same thing you are saying. Is her word against what really happened or really happened?
Fortunately.
In the eyes of the people.
Yes.
So in the eyes of the people. No, so now.
It doesn't mean I, for one, am doubting her. I'm not doubting her.
Right now, it's not about you. Let's take you out of it.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is that in that same vein, the man can, when the man is called, he will also give us his version of what truly happened. And it may not also be even harassment.
It will sound consensual.
It will sound consensual.
So you see, but I don't think that for this lady, she sounds like a very, very grateful person.
And now you know her from her letter.
No, because of what she said. She's there to take care of her sister's baby. No, guys. I'm just saying that
doesn't really have
there's a greater
take her to school and all that.
You get me? There's a greater issue in here, which is sexual harassment. That I don't want us to downplay.
We are not downplaying.
And I feel like also with the same issue, third parties getting involved makes the whole thing very, very dicey. That's why I'm saying that if there's a way for her to single-handedly go about it without everybody knowing the full piece, then that should be the way to go.
But Jane, I mean, you are done. I'm moving on to Martin.
Yes, please.
I mean, but the reason why I keep cutting through some of these things is because also I think the way we also handle sexual harassment issues mostly has been very biased when it comes to the sexes. Mostly men are always fingered as the is it corporates? Yes, as the culprits. So I also want us to be able to treat it in such a way that
it's fair.
It's fair.
Yeah,
I don't want us to follow the whole thing. I am very strongly against that kind of thing. I mean, if you like somebody, you tell the person. If she says no, I mean, that's what. But there are times where sometimes these little excesses come in, even without the intention of it. And I'm agreeing with Jane that should not be an excuse. But let's also bring in all the parties and all the factors that could point to the real thing. We cannot say that because. Okay, let me come to Martin first.
Jake, but you have a good point. But unfortunately, this situation we have to do with her writing to us. So I agree. Our hands are forced to be biased because she's the one writing to us.
Okay, so we agree that we are being biased.
I mean, yeah, because right now you're looking for external things to maybe. I get why you're doing what you're doing, which is fair, but she's the one we sort of have to focus on right now, because she's the one that we should go by what she wrote. She's the one that needs help.
So in helping her, Jane is saying she should not open up to anybody, but she has opened up to us.
Yeah.
I mean, anonymously.
I mean, she has. We don't know who she is, but I feel like she needs to speak, because you see, even if it's not consensual, or the guy has issues, because it's very wrong, regardless of whatever she does or whatever you think, it's still wrong to even want to conceptualize that idea of wanting to do something with her and also go.
Let's not forget that they've actually done it.
Yeah. It's not clear they've done it, but we're on the process.
It's very clear. She said
she found herself in the situation and couldn't do anything about it.
No, wait, hold on.
But
it wasn't clear. It's ambiguous.
The sister barged
hold
in.
on. Since you want to challenge the judge,
no, we are not.
Because I can turn off your mic.
Can I read it?
No, let me read it.
Okay, let the judge read it.
So the second time, I wanted to resist, but found myself unable to. Suddenly, found myself unable to.
But Ray, do you know that some of the harassment instances, you can barely do anything because these people are very, very tight.
No, what we're saying is like,
you cannot defend yourself. No, they haven't.
No, based on this line, I'm also inclined to believe that they have.
Holding of a body part, it means that he has held it.
Whatever it is.
If it is kissing, it means that he has done it.
Whatever.
But she couldn't resist because he was too hard on her.
That's not what we're talking about.
You see, you don't listen because you are always listening with your emotions. I'm saying that on the paper, the person has said it, that the act has been done.
That's what
Why are we arguing with what the person has written?
Anyway, Trig, let me.
Maybe they were like fumbling like
take
at each
5
other.
minutes outside and go and read. Go and read what the person had. Your mic is off. Martin,
so, Trig,
continue.
See, I feel like this guy is this is not his first time, because it takes a lot for you to be able to go after someone who's related to someone as
your
close.
wife's sister,
so you're a serial pervert or whatever it is you are. So why she has to open up is this action is not going to stop. Whether she wants to protect whatever, she just has to tell someone. You were saying something about talking to their parents so that they can find a way to diplomatically shield the thing. I think that's not a bad way to go, because then listen, she wants to leave that house, but she can't leaving making it seem like she doesn't have a valid reason. Yeah, she's selfish and all that. But these parents can come up with something. Her mom can say, oh, suddenly I have this condition, I need help. Something that can shield her and not leave a bad taste in that. And then their parents, they can find a way to, break the story to their daughter at the appropriate time, if they think it's necessary. The point is they have to just take their other daughter out first and see, because I know this guy is going to embarrass the sister again, probably with a maid servant or some other person that's going to come. It's his habit.
That is if he has not done a few.
So it's just that for now, to protect her sanity and to keep whatever is left of whatever, or to paper over the cracks, just talk to your parents. Let them find a way to get you out of the firing line. And when they find it appropriate to break it, because clearly I'm sure their daughter is going to be on their minds thinking that, hey, our in-law is like this. So they'll find a way to say it. If they tell the woman, and love sometimes is stronger, and she refuses, she'll find out someday the hard way, But this one, she really needs to open up, because if she doesn't open up, it will eat her up as well, psychologically.
I agree.
It will eat her up.
I really do agree.
Yeah.
From where the concluding part of the situation, I feel like she has weighed in on the negatives or the other side of confiding in someone, because like I'm saying, it can be blown very much out of proportion. That's why she's asking whether she should leave the house or convince her parents. So like telling this whole thing out it doesn't sit well with her, and I feel her.
But
you get me? And I'm saying again that you do not have to prove so much to anybody that you want to leave the house. You can balance it all well. If it means taking care of the baby, you can draw a shadow for your sister.
Like,
you don't need to outrightly explain to her, you're also dealing with your own stuff.
Jane, listen, she said in there that this is somebody. You know how people will help you and blackmail, blackmail.
But I'm saying, it doesn't mean you're not going to make time to take care of the baby.
No, but the sister
you
is
will,
saying
but you
she
can't
wants
be
you
there
in the space. She wants you in the space.
You can't be there present. No, like you can't sleep over and be in the house 2-4-7.
No, why?
So you are going to
why?
do a reasonable schedule for her.
No, why?
That will
She's asking
involve
why
you
want
taking
to
care
leave
of.
suddenly.
You are taking
I
care
want
of
to say
other
good
things.
afternoon to Kolu.
Please.
No, I mean, it will just bring the tension down.
I know money. I know money.
I don't understand him when he speaks. He speaks for 1 minute and I get only 2 lines.
Let's come back to the issue. Guys, I'm hearing what Jane is saying, but I don't want to agree with Jane because this culture is what we have entertained and shared. I have personally visited a friend. I visited a friend in her hostel, left her, and for that day, I don't know why I slept like that. But just when I left her hostel to my home, somebody walked in on her hostel. She was asleep, and the person pounced on her. And it happened.
Wow.
Yeah, because now they say you can't loudly say the word.
Yeah.
So it happened. Now, she could have kept it to herself. But when I woke up, I had missed about close to 30 calls.
Yeah, what's up?
And I'm like, what's happening with... And she was crying. She said, where are you? Where are you? Why did you do that? Hey.
Huh?
I said, hey.
False accusation, no.
Yeah, I said, wait, what's going on?
Missing identity.
And then she said, can you come to my... So I went to the place. And she said that when the person came in and she said she was asleep. She was sleeping. She was asleep. So she said, Nana, the person also said,
And that's how you respond or what?
And
so
because she thought that it was
you.
me.
Hey. So how can you do that without seeing the
Now you
person's
figure
face?
some way. Hey, madam, just one name. It doesn't even say yes.
No, the name is special. You understand?
So the code name.
Yes. So, I really followed through to the end of that particular case. We went to the police, and you see, she wanted to do what Jane was saying. But I said, no. Let's bring some elders in. Somebody that at least we can trust. So the person will guide us. So we brought in a few people. The police got involved. Later, the guy was picked. And when you listen to him, so according to him, the response and the way that the girl, he claims that he felt like the girl knew it was him.
Hey.
This guy too. Wait, he knew the girl?
Yes, he's somebody that always is nice, like, comes around their hostel, hey, Charlie, how be, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So fast forward, I think that victims should share. Because if you don't share, unless you're a strong person, but emotionally and psychologically, it can break you for a very long time.
Yeah.
People even carry this into their marriages.
Yeah.
And then after marriage, they don't want to have their husbands touching them.
Yeah.
They get upset. Yeah. Because they didn't expect that.
Yeah.
So I think that she should share. Tell the parents. The parents obviously wouldn't want the marriage to be destroyed. So yes, so they will not overreact. I believe that most parents have a way of keeping some of these things.
Yeah.
So but anyway, that's my opinion, and that's Jane's opinion as well.
But them not overreacting is also a red flag, because that's what I'm saying. They will not cause the marriage to fail.
They'll be able to get
really
the girl out of that space.
Yeah, but like in a smart,
Yes.
nice
Trig,
way.
you see, for me, this whole harassment happens with two people, the victim and the perpetrator. Once the victim also decides to flee or stay away, it doesn't happen. So if she leaves the space, so she should leave. She shouldn't tell it out first. but she should also take measures to divorce or take herself out of the equation.
The telling comes in because the parents are accusing
of being
ungrateful.
They will stop.
Okay. All right. Let me open the phone lines at this point and find out what people out there also have to think. Our listeners to share their thoughts with us on 0559-242-717, 0559-242-717, 0556-910-154. This is a very, 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 very dicey. I've had quite a number of my female friends share some of these things with me. You know, one was very much asleep. Thieves came into her place, robbed her, and she said she was completely naked. But yes, she was not touched, thankfully. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they came for the money. Let me pick my very first call. Hello.
Yo, Trig, hello.
Oh, Big Sam.
Yo, what's up?
Everything cool, my brother. Let's hear you.
Jane sounds like somebody who was born in 19.
Born
19 what?
Jane sounds like a cake.
A cake.
Wow! That's not a good thing.
Very, very. Charlie, Jane, today I no feel you. Charlie, you see, every man has some animalistic tendencies. It's self-control.
Yeah.
Every man is a bloody animal, but it's self-control. And I've seen so many of this kind of stories. I've seen so many. But a man is married to a woman, and you want to screw everybody in a family.
Yeah.
Sometimes not even the first sister, the second sister, she goes on to propose to the fourth sister.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the age of this young woman.
Yeah.
I'm very worried about because in fact she didn't mention her age, but the whole time I have 3 daughters, 3 beautiful daughters, and the whole thing that was running through my mind was, Charlie, what if she's a minor?
Yeah, yeah.
See, these pedophiles, they choose their victims very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you see, she's seen some weakness. It will be his word against this little girl's word. And maybe sometimes they also look they look out for some historic background to the poor girl. Like, maybe she's a naughty girl from the parents' side. Her big sister has told her how she's been naughty, bad girl, in quotes. You know, it's boys things. So these pedophiles choose their victims very carefully. So I want Jane to understand that these things don't happen overnight. And it is not every little girl should have taken his stupidity onto. They choose their victims. So you see, he tried once. He saw that Charlie weighed their body. You know, because of
so let me continue.
If the girl had told the sister from the word go, or taken a beer bottle to hit his head, when the wife comes home and says, Mini Baba, tell her what happened.
Yeah.
You see, but I think that in all the cases I've seen, the victims were both their parents. So I think I said with Martin and you that, look, she should report it to their pastor. She should confide in somebody. This thing has to be stopped. Because it can only get worse. Yeah. But this man, Charlie, it's all a kakato, you know, make him knock his head. Make him tell what happened. One love, man. One love.
One love, Sam. 0559242717, 0556910154. You can share your thoughts with us. Let me pick my next call. Hello.
Yo, Trick.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Lyrics.
Again, you are too difficult this afternoon. Why?
Please. My thoughts, please.
Yeah, your thought is not far.
It's not starting.
Yes, lyrics.
This issue, like, seriously. The first caller.
Yeah.
What he talk, that be the matter now. If you take something working head, your wife come and what happened, then the girl will come out.
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And for that to, when you go and report to your parents, our parents, you keep saying they know how to solve issues like this or whatever. You understand?
Yeah.
Call your parents, report to them. If they refuse to accept or to accept what you are saying, you have a smartphone. Hide the phone somewhere, do recording, or you can do video, then you have an evidence, strong evidence, then you can go to the police station, go and report. Then you have trick. This is bad.
It's bad,
It's bad. This weekend I was in Kaswa at the roadside. I met some girl at the roadside.
In Kaswa?
Kaswa.
That's where Jane lives.
Actually, it's bad. It's bad. Bad. And you know, men, our this thing too.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, lyrics. Thank you.
You know that was.
Thank you. All right, hello.
Hello, Trey.
Yes, sir.
This is Wanda.
Wanda. Let's hear you, my brother. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Ofanko Barrier.
Oh, Fanko Barrier. Okay, let's hear you.
Trey, this issue, I think the father is the best person to solve this issue. You know what? Men are men, no matter what you do. So the father will be the best person to understand the whole situation. The girl should sit the father down. He shouldn't tell the father that the thing has happened. He should just tell the father the way the man has been doing towards him, he don't like it. That is why she wanted to leave the house. That is what I think, and I think that would be the best way.
Where we dey go?
Where we dey go?
Yeah. I greet all.
Yeah, we greet you too.
This is Abraham.
Yes, I know. Abraham, welcome. From Spintex.
Thank you, sir. Yes, Spintex.
Okay, let's hear you.
Okay. And I will also advise that she go and talk to her parents, but before she goes, she should carry some evidence. Like the previous caller said, she should record some small video or a conversation between them or their chat, and then just talk to them. But you don't want things to go out of hand, so they should handle it in a way. It's a delicate issue, so she should flee.
Okay.
Sometimes, like the story of Joseph, Potiphar's wife, nothing was done to him.
Yes.
To her.
It was. That's true.
So she should just go and lodge.
All right, she should just go and lodge the complaint. Thank you so much. Let me pick two more calls at this point. 0559 242 717, 0556 910 154. 0559 242 717, 0556 910 154. Good afternoon to you, Corey. I miss you, my brother. I hope you're doing well. Today is the birthday of Kwesi P. And I want to say happy birthday to Kwesi P. 0559 242 717, 0556 910 154. All right, time will not allow us to wait for all calls to come through. Let me come back into the studio and, we wrap this conversation up. Jane.
Now they said I'm culturally archaic. Hey! Anyway.
Just a
crowd. Because of my views on... Oh, please.
You need updates.
I wouldn't know. I won't settle for that. But I still stand on what I said. The immediate thing to do, you have a mind of your own. So if outrightly you feel like the way to go is immediately confiding in someone, I feel